Good day, I am Kairon Salic of Recitation 2A, and in this video, I'll be sharing my solution of the given mathematical problem. So first, before we evaluate the mathematical problem, we will first know the value of x sub n of each corresponding numbers. So first, the x sub 1 is equal to 2, x sub 2 is equal to negative 5, x sub 3 is equal to 7, x sub 4 is equal to 10, x sub 5 is equal to negative 9, x sub 6 is equal to negative 8, x sub 7 is equal to negative 7, x sub 8 is equal to 12, x sub 9 is equal to 4, and lastly, x sub 10 is equal to negative 9. So here, our mathematical problem, we will read it just like this. So the first, negative 4 multiplied by summation of x sub n squared minus 10 as n goes from 1 to 6, deducted by the summation of 4x sub n squared plus x sub n cubed minus 15 as n goes from 7 to 10, minus the summation of x sub n minus 14 as n goes from 1 to 10. So now we will just simplify each summation notation. First summation notation is this. So this negative 4 is constant, so we will just replace it here. Then as you can see, there's a change. Since our lower term is equal to 1, we'll start from 1 and our last term would be 6. And you will see it here, 6. So we will read it like this. Negative 4 times x sub 1 squared minus 10 plus negative x sub 2 squared minus 10 plus x sub 3 squared minus 10 plus x sub 4 squared minus 10 plus x sub 5 squared minus 10 plus x sub 6 squared minus 10. Now we will proceed in the second summation. And you'll just the same thing as what we done in the first summation. And it will look like this. Since our n is equal to 7, the lower term 7. Then our last term is 10. So here 10. And we will read it here. Since the operation here is negative, deduction, and we will copy it like here. So 4x sub 7 squared plus x sub 7 cubed minus 15 plus 4x sub 8 squared plus x sub 8 cubed minus 15 plus 4x sub 9 squared plus x sub 9 cubed minus 15 plus 4x sub 10 squared plus x sub 10 cubed minus 15. So the last summation notation is x sub 1 minus 14 plus x sub 2 minus 14 plus x sub 3 minus 14 x sub 4 minus 14 plus x sub 5 minus 14 plus x sub 6 minus 14 plus x sub 7 minus 14 plus x sub 8 minus 14 plus x sub 9 minus 14 plus x sub 10 minus 14 plus. So just like what we done earlier, the last term of the third summation notation is 10. So it will end in turn 10. And the first summation, the lower term is 1 here. Now we will replace all these corresponding x sub 1 to the value of each number. So since the x sub 1 is equal to 2, we'll just replace it here. Then do the same and so on and so forth. So now it will be like this. Negative 4 times 2 squared minus 10 plus negative 5 minus 10 plus 7 squared minus 10 plus 10 squared minus 10 plus negative 9 squared minus 10 plus negative 8 squared minus 10. So now the second, you'll just do the same like this here. Okay, minus 4 times negative 7 squared plus negative 7 cubed minus 15 plus 4 times 12 squared plus 12 cubed minus 15 plus 4 times 4 squared plus 4 cubed minus 15 plus 4 times negative 9 squared plus negative 9 cubed minus 15. Then lastly, negative 2 minus 14 plus negative 5 minus 14 plus positive 7 minus 14 plus 10 minus 14 plus negative 9 minus 14 plus negative 8 minus 14 plus negative 7 minus 14 plus 12 minus 14 plus 4 minus 14 plus negative 9 minus 14. So here, as you can see, the squared here is already gone because we multiply the number by itself, just like here, just like in this example. Since the value of 2 squared is negative 4, it will be shaded here. And again here, negative 5 squared is equal to positive 25. So you will do the same from the first summation until the last summation. If there is a squared, so it will be like this: negative 4 times negative 4 minus 10 plus positive 25 minus 10 plus 49 minus 10 plus 100 minus 10 plus 81 minus 10 plus 64 minus 10. Now, second summation. 4. Since the value of negative 7 squared is 49, we will put it here. So, 4 times 49 plus negative 343 minus 15 plus 4 times 144 plus 1728 minus 15 plus 4 times 16 plus 64 minus 15 plus 4 times 81 plus negative 729 minus 15. So the last one, we will now subtract these two, and it resulted here. And the result of this summation notation, in this third problem will be this. It is here. All the result. So 2 minus 14 is negative 12. Negative 5 minus 14 is equal to negative 19. And then 7 minus 14 is equal to negative 7. 10 minus 14 is equal to negative 4. Plus negative 9 minus 14 is equal to negative 23. Plus negative 8 minus 14 is equal to 22. Plus negative 7 minus 14 is equal to negative 21. Plus positive 12 minus 14 is equal to negative 2. Plus 4 minus 14 is equal to 10. Plus negative 9 minus 14 is equal to negative 23. So now, here, as you can see, here, the negative 4 is already gone. Because we distribute it in each number by multiplying it. Just like here, negative 4 times negative 4 is resulted to negative 16. You'll just do the same thing until here. Yeah. So now it look like this. So negative 4 times negative 4 is equal to negative 16. Negative 4 times 10 is equal to 40. And then plus negative 4 times 25 is equal to negative 100. Negative 4 times 10 is equal to 40. Negative 4 is equal times 49 is equal to negative 196. Negative 4 times 10 is equal to 40. Negative 4 times 100 is equal to negative 400 times negative 4 times 10 is equal to 40 plus negative 4 times 81 is equal to negative 324 plus negative 4 times 10 is equal to 40. Negative 4 times 64 is equal to negative 256 plus negative 4 times 10 is equal to 40. Remember, you will just multiply this negative 4 to what is bounded by in here. Okay. So now here, second, we got 196 by multiplying the 4 and 49. And you'll do just the same. Now, 4 times 49 is equal to 196 plus negative 343 minus 15 is equal to negative 358. 4 times 144 is equal to 576 plus 1728 is equal minus 15 is equal to 1730 plus 4016 plus 64 is equal to 4 times 16 is equal to 64 plus 64 minus 15 is equal to 49. Then 4 times 81 is equal to 324 plus negative 29 minus 15 is equal to negative 744. So just like what I said earlier, we sum all these numbers and it resulted here as negative 143. So the reason why we got 24 is because we add these two numbers. Negative 16 plus 40 is equal to 24. Then negative 100 plus 40 is equal to negative 60. Negative 196 plus 40 is equal to negative 156. Negative 400 plus 40 is equal to negative 360. And negative 324 plus 40 is equal to negative 284. And then negative 256 plus 40 is equal to negative 260. So now, here we got negative 162 by simply adding these two numbers again. Positive 196 plus negative 358 is equal to this negative 160. And then 576 plus 1713 is equal to 2289. And then 64 plus 49 is equal to 113. And lastly, 324 plus negative 744 is equal to negative 420. And where we got this one, negative 143, we just copy it here. So, now, so why we got negative 1052 minus 1820 minus negative 143 is because we sum all these two. That's why it resulted here. Now, if you add all these all these numbers, which are 24 plus negative 60 plus negative 156 plus negative 360 plus negative 284 plus negative 216, the result would be negative 1052. And here, if you add all these numbers, which are negative 162 plus 2289 plus 113 plus negative 420, it will result as negative positive 1820. And we will copy this number here. Now negative 1052 minus 1820 minus negative 140 is equal to negative 2729. And negative 2729 is my final answer to this summation notation problem. So that's it for my presentation, and thank you for listening and watching, and I hope you understand the presentation that I just do. So again, good day and keep safe and thank you.